There we go. It's not so bad now, is it? There we are. Now obviously my love of the birds has really stemmed from my father. I don't know really when Dad started looking after gannets, but certainly we came into this house, I think the late 60s, so maybe say 67. And I always just remember a pen in the garden. So as to exactly when Dad started, I wouldn't know. But his love of the gannets is obviously, you know, rubbed off onto me. My name is Pat Marr, obviously one of the Marrs, connected with a fairly well-known family, I would say, in the town. In fact, going back 11 generations of Marrs have worked out of the harbour here at North Berwick as fishermen. And then Dad got Sula 1 in 1970, and we had that boat for a couple of seasons, taking trips, people out round the Bass Rock. So he would be doing a commentary round the rock, taking people to this most magical of rocks, the jewel in the crown here in the North Berwick area. Dad started rescuing gannets, orphaned birds, and brought them back and put them in a pen in the garden. So this has become a bit of a tourist attraction, to be quite honest. People, when they make their way down to North Berwick for the day, they check over our garden wall and see if there's any birds in it.
In summer, the Bass Rock is home to 150,000 gannets. Most of these raise their young very successfully, but always there are a number of gannet chicks which are orphaned, like this one, and unless they are rescued, they will die. Here it is with Pat on board the boat. Then this is another, being rescued by Pat's son Richard, and both chicks are taken back to North Berwick and to the pen in Pat's garden to be taken care of until they can be released later.
You're a wee hungry horse, aren't you? Oh, stretch these wings off. Stretch these wings off. There we go. Right. There we go.
That keeps on to me.
I know.
I'll hold it back on you. Stop this.
There we go. Look at that beak open already for you. In it goes. And give it a push. Push it down. Yeah. Push it a wee bit more. That's it. Bum, 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 bum. Now you go and wipe your fingers now in the grass. Now you go into this little compartment.
Yeah.
If you watch, if I put this one in, this one will reach over and try and peck it. Now, there's a pecking order even at this young age. You've got the far away one, which I think is male, asserting its authority over this one, it's probably female. That's why I've got that bit of wood in the middle there to separate them, even at this young age. You see this? Whoops, a daisy. Now look, oh, come on boys and girls today. Goodness me. Hugh, these are the two birds I've had since the 26th of July. So this has been quite a long haul with these two birds. Probably the longest I've had any birds. So it's been a case of literally having to fillet the fish, cut it up into small bits, put it over their throats, and do this, continuing to do this on a regular basis. And as they're getting older, I was able then to make the fish a bit bigger, because they were able to take the fish a bit bigger. But what I was also doing was I was boxing them up, keeping in mind they're just like a white ball of fluff. If they got rained on overnight, they could become hypothermic and die. So I think they're ready for the off-ski though, so let's just get them in a bag now. They're actually verging on the tame, which is not really what I want, but they don't really peck me, because they're kind of used to, oh darling, you don't want to go in this bag, do you? I don't blame you. But it's the only way, apart from actually, you know, I can get them down to the harbour. And then we'll release you. All right, darling. Shh, shh, shh. All right, all right, all right. We'll get you inside this bag. We'll get you inside this bag. I know you're not liking it very much. You're not liking it very much, are you? This is rather strange. Rather strange for you, I know. Right, here's the trap. Oh, we're going to have an escapee. Once I get the zip over, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. And we'll get the other one. That's one in the bag. Now sometimes it's time to go into the big bad world. I'll carry this one down, Hugh. And I'll maybe get you to carry the other one if that's alright. It's quite an emotional time this for me. It really is. My babies. My babies, my babies. This one was not wanting to go in a bag at all. Just saying that one there, Jane. The one with the lighter coloured head. That one was picked up off Seacliff Beach. I think about 4 weeks ago now. Been a northeasterly, just driven ashore. But I had a sore leg. So that one's been on antibiotics. Been on antibiotics. Away because you're the one that's already been away. You've got to get airborne quickly and start fishing, okay? Right, off you go. Good luck. It must be such a funny feeling, it's so cold. Right, the next one. Right, come on you, airborne quickly and start fishing for yourself. Or you'll starve to death of this.
When gannets are released like this, they're too heavy to fly. It usually takes 2 to 3 days to lose some weight and gain enough strength in their wings. Once they can fly, they can catch fish to feed themselves. Then late in the season like this, when the other gannets have already left the Bass Rock, these will have to fly south, perhaps to France or to the Mediterranean, and find the other gannets.
That's them out in the big bad world now. They're on their own. The quicker they get up into the sky, start fishing for themselves, the better their chance of survival. If they don't, they're just going to starve to death on the sea. So it's in the lap of the gods. Good luck.
And you're very sad?
Of course I am. It's emotional. This is probably the longest I've had any birds. As I say, I've had them since about the 26th of July. So it's a long time, but they're wild animals, so they need to get out there. Good luck to them.
A gannet may live for 30 years if it survives the difficulties of babyhood. Not all of these 4 released today are likely to survive. Perhaps only 2 or 3, but if they do, it will be thanks to the loving care of the gannet lady.